Welcome back. The Nuclear Power Plant Authority, NPPA, has in last April released an exclusive video of the first nuclear power plant in Egypt in Al-Daba. To follow on the latest developments in the nuclear plant, Nile TV's Rana Al-Qassas has held the following exclusive interview with Dr. Amgad Wakeel, the board chairman of the Nuclear Power Plant Authority, the NPPA. We have the details in the upcoming interview.
Steady steps arising from a strong political will, Egypt enters a new era of development by introducing nuclear technologies for the generation of electricity after a delay of more than half a century. Firstly, please allow us to congratulate Dr. Amgad Wakeel. Congratulations, sir, on your recent appointment to the International Atomic Energy Agency's, the IAEA, Standing Advisory Group on Nuclear Energy. Congratulations again, sir.
Thank you so much.
You're the first Egyptian to be nominated to this very important group, which is a testament not only to your leadership of the Nuclear Power Plants Authority, but also to Egypt's growing expertise in the peaceful uses of nuclear energy and the advancements it has made in the development of its civil nuclear power program in line with President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's New Republic vision. A very good day, sir, and it's a pleasure to hold this interview with you.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be with you.
It's our utmost pleasure, sir. Sir, many accomplishments across various fields have been achieved throughout the presidential term of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, including Egypt's transition from a country planning to build nuclear power plants to a country with nuclear power plant under construction. Dr. Amgad, can you please tell us about the status of the project?
Yes, thank you so much for having me with you, and let me first congratulate you and all Egyptian people for the golden anniversary of the Victory Day, October Victory Day. And actually we have achieved a lot of progress, especially during the last 2 years. For example, in the last 2 years, the first concrete pouring of unit number 1 has been actually occurred in July 2022. The first concrete pouring of unit number 2 took place in November 2022, and this year we have received the first long lead equipment, which is a crew catcher, and we are going to install it in the coming few days. In addition to that, we are waiting for the first concrete pouring of unit number 4 in November this year, hopefully.
Okay, so Dr. Amgad, we are interested to know how the Egyptian civil nuclear program is perceived internationally, and to learn more about the cooperation between Egypt and the International Atomic Energy Agency.
Egypt actually is aware of the importance of cooperation with the IAEA, and there are a lot of examples about this cooperation. And I can tell you that the most important one is the receiving of the INIR mission. INIR mission is one of the bigger missions that be conducted by the IAEA, and we received this mission in October and November 2019. And during this mission, actually, the IAEA, the agency, checked all the infrastructure issues, 19 issues to be checked in this actually mission. And at the end, the IAEA actually concluded that Egypt has made a lot of efforts to prepare its infrastructure to be able to receive the first concrete pouring of the first unit and to implement its project in Al-Daba site. And by the way, this project is available online, and I encourage all people to download a copy of this report to see the progress we have achieved during the last years. This is an example of the cooperation between Egypt and the IAEA. In addition, that Egypt is a party to many international treaties and conventions. And I can tell you that in the last few days, Egypt actually submitted the instrument of ratification for the Convention on Nuclear Safety. And now we are party to a convention of nuclear safety, which is very important treaty that helps us to actually keep the safety on the highest standard. So we are party to a lot of treaties and international treaties and the conventions. We receive a lot of support from IAEA, and there is integrated work plan representing the cooperation between Egypt and the IAEA, and we keep the cooperation with the IAEA to the highest level, because this is for the sake of our interests, actually.
So what are the challenges that face you to keep the safety, which is very important at this point?
Of course, we have selected the reactor to be from the generation 3+. This is the highest technology from safety point of view. And I can tell you that, for example, the containment, which is a double wall containment of the reactor, can withstand a heavy aircraft crash of 100 tons. So we have selected the reactor of the highest safety class. The reactor containment can withstand earthquakes, tsunamis, can actually withstand a lot of man-made elements, actually. So we have selected the best technology from safety point of view. In addition, the presence not only for active safety and protection systems, but we also have passive protection and safety systems. I mean that this system doesn't necessitate the existence of electricity or any source of energy to give the protection we need. So we have selected the best technology. We have selected the best reactor that can be obtained for the time being, and we are so keen to achieve the highest safety class in our project.
Perfect, sir. Sir, Dr. Amgad, you have been appointed to represent Egypt for the first time in the Standing Advisory Group on Nuclear Energy, which advises the Director General of the IAEA. This is a notable accomplishment for Egypt and the Nuclear Power Plants Authority. Please let us know how you have been appointed and what is the role of this group.
Actually, I got a nomination from Mr. Grossi in last June, and it was a great honor for me. And of course, when I got approval from the Egyptian authorities, I got after that an invitation letter from Mr. Grossi to hold the first meeting for this group in November in Vienna this year.
Sorry to interrupt you. Mr. Grossi is the Director General.
Exactly.
Or the General Director of the
He is DG, the Director General of IAEA. And actually, the main focus of this group is to give advice to Mr. Grossi about the policies and strategies of nuclear energy and about how we can deepen the cooperation between the IAEA, the agency, and the newcomer countries, the embarking countries to nuclear energy. So I think that to give advice to DG is a great job, and it reflected the importance of our program. It reflected the huge steps we have taken into our program, and the experience we have now in Egypt in this field, the nuclear energy field.
Perfect. Dr. Amgad, could you explain to us what is the Standing Advisory Group on Nuclear Energy, which advises the Director General or the General Director of the IAEA?
Actually, this group established in 2000 to advise the Director General in all aspects related to the nuclear energy. Nowadays, this actually group consists of 19 members of 19 pioneering states like USA, Russia, France, United Kingdom, China, in addition to 3 Arab countries, Jordan, Emirates, and now Egypt. So the main focus of this actually group is to give the advice to the DG to actually help him in shaping the strategies and the policies and the plans to promote the nuclear energy in the whole world, and to actually help the newcomer countries to build their capacity building.
So, sir, you don't give your advice only when it's with regards to Egypt and the nuclear plant in Egypt. It is all over the world, globally.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Your advice is taken
in shaping
into
the policies,
consideration.
strategies, not only for Egypt, but for the whole world, actually.
For the whole world, yes. How do you feel, sir, when you're appointed to this post at this young age, and of course, with all pride, you're an Egyptian, that we're all proud of you. How do you feel?
Actually, I felt a lot of happiness and honor to be a member and to be the first Egyptian to join this group. This is something I really happy with. I believe that we deserve more and more, the Egyptian people, not me, the Egyptian scientists, the Egyptian engineers, especially in the nuclear energy field, actually deserve more and more. So this is the beginning, but of course this is not the end. And I wish in the future to have more people, more Egyptian people in a lot of positions in IAEA.
We need to shed light on the safety of nuclear power plants. So what are the safety and security features of a Dab'a nuclear plant, sir?
As I mentioned, we have selected the Dab'a reactor to be generation 3+. And when I say generation 3+, I'm talking about the most advanced technology in the whole world right now. And with this technology, we can find that there are a lot of safety systems, active safety systems and passive safety systems. And I has mentioned that, for example, the containment can withstand a heavy aircraft crash, can withstand tsunamis, can withstand earthquakes. So this is the highest technology from safety point of view. In addition that, we have applied a lot of safety principles, like defense in depth, the existence of many barriers to isolate the radioactive materials away from the environment. In addition that, we have one of the main components in safety system is the crew catcher, which is a specific and a unique component in Russian technology. This crew catcher actually isolates the core in case of a heavy accident or a big accident. And when I'm talking about a big accident, the probability of this big accident.
Now, Dr. Amgad, could you speak to us more about the current status of the project?
As I mentioned in the beginning, during the last 2 years, we have achieved a lot of progress. Now we are waiting for the installation of the crew catcher for unit number 1, and we are going to do that in the coming days. We hope to do that actually on 6th of October, the Victory Day. And we are going to install the crew catcher for the unit number 1. We are waiting for the first concrete boring of unit number 4, the final unit we have now. And by this, we can say that we have completely transferred from a country planning to have or to implement a nuclear power project to a country implementing and constructing a nuclear power plant, which is a great achievement actually.
Which is a peaceful power plant.
Yes, exactly.
You emphasize on the concept of being a peaceful nuclear plant. Why is this emphasis?
This is because our program is very transparent, our program is very open. We always deal with the different countries, and we want to assure them that our program is for the peaceful uses of nuclear energy. This is the main objective of our program, to have a nuclear power plant, to join the nuclear club, to have the nuclear energy. And this is the main purpose of our plan. So we are so transparent and open to the whole world.
To enhance electricity
of
and
course,
to use less petrol and to enhance gas.
Of course, yeah. To minimize the CO2 emission, to improve to mitigate the climate change issue, to have a clean and green energy. So there are a lot of advantages of actually nuclear energy.
Which is better
not just
for the environment.
Providing electricity, yes, to keep the environment, to protect the environment from CO2 emission, actually from green house gases. And this is so important to the whole world, not only to Egypt, yeah.
The Egyptian people would like to know the economic and social development advantages of the project and the job opportunities it will generate.
As I said, nuclear energy is so important to the Egyptian people because it is a reliable source for electricity. It is clean and green energy, and also it will actually provide a lot of jobs. We can say that there is 1,000 direct jobs for each unit, and for about 6 years, the lifetime of the our reactor. In addition to approximately 10 times this number in direct jobs. So we can look to the implementation of nuclear power plant as a job generator, because it the implementation of this project will create a lot of jobs. Countless number of jobs will be created directly or indirectly. In addition to the economical solution for providing electricity, economic solution, very economic solution. In addition to that, it is clean and green energy.
Okay. You made a remarkable progress, but of course, any such mega project faces challenges. What is the impact of the Russia-Ukraine crisis on the progress of the project implementation, Dr. Amgad?
Actually, in these giga projects, challenges present themselves naturally. And the important thing is to have a will. If there is a will, there is a way. And in ABBA, we have a group. This group is dedicated to actually study all the changes we are going to face and to find a solution to deal with them. So for each challenge, we have to study it, to actually evaluate the risk of this challenge, to find a solution or a method of treatment of this challenge, to reduce it, to mitigate it, to eliminate it, to transfer it to a third party, even to convert it from a threat or a risk to an opportunity. And I can give you an example. For example, because of the Russia-Ukraine war, there is some difficulty in the supply chain. But we can convert it to an opportunity to Egyptian market. We can actually get a lot of components from Egyptian market instead of the international market. This is how to convert a threat and a risk to an opportunity. So there is a group. This group is dedicated to study all the challenges, all risks, and to evaluate them, to find a way to deal with them, to mitigate, eliminate, transfer, or even convert these actually risks to opportunities.
Okay, sir, as Russia is the main partner, or is the main partner with Egypt in this project, in this mega project,
yeah.
And Russia is facing now a war, which is actually interfering globally on all over the world. How do you see the impact of our partnership with Russia, or the Egyptian partnership with Russia, on this mega project?
Actually, the most important thing for the Egyptian people and for the NBB is to achieve this project. This project represents the dream of all Egyptian people and the dignity and the image of the whole country. So we are so keen to actually implement this project according to the time schedule. And we have a group, like, as I said before, this group from the NBB, the Nuclear Power Plants Authority, and from ASSI, the Russian contractor, and the people of this group are always working as one team, and they look at each challenge and they try to find a solution to it. So up to now there is considerable impact on our project. We are still working so hard to keep the time schedule and to follow the time schedule of the project.
Such great achievements are worthy of being commemorated, Dr. Amgad. Could you talk to us about the 3rd Egyptian Nuclear Energy Day?
We have selected this actually date to remember and observe the date of signing the IGE, the Intergovernmental Agreement between Egypt and Russia. And because we have signed the IGE in 19th of November 2015. And this actually date and this day opened the door for the Egyptian people and for NBB to achieve and implement the nuclear power plant project. So we wanted in NBB to remember this day, to observe this day, and that's why we selected this day as the National Nuclear Energy Day. And this year, actually, we are waiting for the first concrete pouring of unit number 4. It will coincide with this date, with the Nuclear Energy Day, actually. And actually, this will actually enhance the transfer of the whole country of Egypt from a country planning to implement a nuclear power plant to a country constructing or implementing a nuclear power plant. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Sir, when are we on the verge of witnessing, together with you and of course, President Fattah al-Sisi, the inauguration of this mega project?
I can tell you that the first unit will be in commercial operation in September 2028.
September 2028.
Yes, this will be the first unit. For the second unit, it will be in March 2029. The third unit will be September 2029. And the last unit will be in February 2030. So we have a schedule. And I hope by the end of February 2030, the whole nuclear power plant will be in operation and will be operable at that time.
How optimistic are you, sir?
I'm realistic, not optimistic, because we are working so hard. As I said, in NBB, we are working so hard. We are working day and night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to achieve the dream of our people, to achieve the dream of political leadership. So that is our duty, and we are working so hard to achieve it.
At the end of this interview, Dr. Amgad Wakeel, we again congratulate you on your recent appointment to the International Atomic Energy Agency's, the IAEA, Standing Advisory Group on Nuclear Energy, and you are the first Egyptian to be nominated to this very important group, which is, of course, again, a testament not only to your leadership of the Nuclear Power Plants Authority, but also to Egypt's growing expertise in this peaceful uses of nuclear energy, sir. Thank you very much for joining us in this and giving us your informative knowledge and your time, Dr. Amgad.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sir.